I want to say when we started this podcast, we started the first episode saying how I was like in a little bit of in debt because I was buying so much shit. I was paying for a laptop.
If you guys out there understood how much I got of that every fucking day of my life. Oh my god, it was a headache. He just kept rubbing it in every day.
I just want to say,
like, hey, dude, this is how much money I spent on this stupid podcast.
Hey,
you better fucking make the best of it, all right?
Okay, here we go.
All right, dude.
This is the headline of the story. I'm done paying for everything. I'm done paying for all of it.
Congrats.
All that stuff.
Congrats. Give yourself a handshake.
I gave myself 2 handshakes.
Give yourself hand claps.
Oh,
Fuck. Everybody's laughing at you. Well, I know there's a clap in there.
Yeah, I gotta find it.
Yeah. Congrats, dude.
Congrats to me. Welcome back to another episode of A Parallel Discussion. I'm here with my guest,
Turkey.
Hi, welcome back, Turkey. How are we doing today?
What a doggy dog.
We took another week off. How does it feel?
It feels fucking amazing, dude. I think we should do the 2 weeks, every 2 weeks. I just feel more energy now.
Really?
You know what I mean? I feel more vitalized. The whole week thing, it was kind of, it felt like I was in Santa's workshop, but he never gave me a day off. That's what it felt like, you know what I mean?
Your Santa's little helper, he just never ends.
He never acknowledges your hard work, and you're the little gnome all the way in the back, and you're like, is he ever gonna notice me? Like I'm putting in a lot of work, and then I don't think he even blinks.
I notice you, so I'm kind of Santa, so I notice it.
Really?
Yeah. I notice your hard work every time.
How you been, bro?
I gotta say, I had a very
sexual experience.
No, very fantastic week.
Sexually though.
No, it was just a fun week.
A little sexual.
I mean, just a fun week. It was a cool week. Yeah. So we're finally done with the show that I was promoting about the 8th of October.
It was a badass show, dude.
You didn't even go.
It was a fucking sick show, bro.
You were in there, bro. Hey, so I want to thank everybody who came out.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate it.
I want to thank all my homies that came out. My family, my dad, my pops, my brother, my sister, my little sister. My little brother didn't come, but out of all,
what about those that showed up in spirit though?
You didn't show up.
Give them a shout out too.
No, you didn't go. You didn't go.
No, look, come on.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I got someone to shout out for that too. I ran into one of my elementary. I think she was pre-K. I ran into her.
Damn, I didn't think you could look that low, dude.
Dude, no, we haven't talked in years, so
years.
Yeah, years. And then she just came out of nowhere. A shout out to her name is Liz M. I won't say her last name just because I don't want creepers looking at her up. But her name is Liz M. Shout outs to her. It was really lovely seeing you, friend. I'm glad to see you. Okay, her mom, and my mom used to talk. So and then she saw my mom at the show. So they were like they were catching up. My mom didn't recognize her, but she did recognize my mom. So that was a cool little thing.
You don't say.
I say. So that's out of the way. Thank you, everybody who came out. Thank you to Border X. We had a cool experience there. We actually, it was a free show, but it was sold out. So it was jam packed.
What do you mean? So sold out? Did it just mean once it's full capacity, they don't let no one in?
Yeah, I for every time that I've been in a show there, I've never seen it like that. So it was fucking cool. Yeah. They had this fucking.
Hold on. Before you go a little further, you didn't thank the people that were there in spirit though.
Because you didn't go, so it doesn't matter.
Come on, dude. You gotta. No, you shout out the people that were there in spirit.
You didn't go. Okay, shout out to my little brother who didn't go. Thank you for not going.
No. Say it in spirit. People that were there in spirit.
Who were there in spirit. My little brother.
What?
My little.
Why are you keeping me out like specifically?
Because you live with me. You could have rolled with me. You could have gone with me. That's the reason why.
Yeah, I just, a lot of work lately. You know what I mean? But, shout out to those that are there in spirit, since somebody doesn't want to acknowledge me there.
Well, okay, so it was a good success. Thank you, Border X. They had this fucking really beautiful tasting hazy IPA. If you're there at Border X and Bell, go try the Rayando el Sol beer. Oh my fucking god, fucking that's a fucking gem.
Really?
That's a gem for sure. But yeah, what's been new with you?
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. Yeah, yeah. Just being places in spirit.
I do got for real, man.
I go everywhere in spirit now.
I know, right? I do gotta say, Daddy's back. Daddy's back. Daddy is back. And
Who's
Matt Skiba, thank you for filling in, trying to feel like Daddy, but big big Daddy's back. Tom DeLonge back into Blink fucking 82. I'm fucking happy. I'm fucking excited. I'm stoked. I couldn't be any happier. My fucking
I don't know.
13-year-old me is jumping with joy. I got my tickets to LA Bank Stadium, and I forgot when it's next year, but fucking happy, man.
I don't know. I swear to God, if they break up again, I know they're just doing this for the cash grab. There's no other way. Like the last time they were together.
I mean, Tom knows it. I believe he knows it. Like, he was like, okay, I know I'm not really making money with Angels. I really got to go, back to
it just, it does feel like a kid, like a family dynamic. Like the dad left. He never came back from getting cigarettes. And then the stepfather came in. And I know he has fans, but like, he just didn't fill that void for me.
Yeah, I mean, Alkaline Trio never really had an impact on me at all. Just for him to be covering Tom anyway. I think he did make a song about Tom DeLonge. I want to be like Tom DeLonge. I think he had a song about them.
I don't know. I just feel like
but that's already kind of creepy.
But looking back, I feel like Blink was a band that should have never gone on without any of the original members. And I understand Travis is not considered an original member, but
he is an original member.
No,
he is. To me, he is. Honestly,
yeah, but that's what I was getting to. Mm-hmm. Like, he's not an original member, but he is what the Blink image is all about.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. I'm disappointed.
Disappointed at who? At the comeback?
It's
or
just that last time they came back, like, you kind of had a little hope, and you could tell it's a cash grab. Like, they made an album, they made some money, they made a tour, and then all of a sudden they fell out again. And then,
I mean, yeah, I'll also admit, dude, like, Tom DeLonge has been like one of those like very dudes that just I know that he has this.
Plus, I thought he was very like busy. Fucking
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Very busy with the UFO thing.
But it's crazy though. Like, it's just crazy how like after like ADA album got released and they went on tour, and then I think one of their UK tours got canceled. That was like the perfect time for like Tom to just do an album with Blink. They're releasing a song this Friday, which by the time this came out yesterday. The song, so just a preview of the song is pretty promising. I do hope that they mix it up a little bit. I want them to go back to like the Untitled record, where like it was very like that. Was like very dark lyrics. I do want that, and I still want like a little bit of the dick jokes and all that shit they do on stage. So I'm really excited for it. I mean, it's just it's a great time for music. I mean, Phoenix is coming out with an album. I think this month already, or maybe next month. Arctic Monkey's coming out with an album this month, October 21st. Fucking Blink-182 is coming out with a new album soon. I don't know when it will be released, but it's very soon, I'm pretty sure. From what it looks of it looks like they're already pretty much done with it. And they did a pretty good, a good job hiding it. So, I mean, just to have a single already, fucking amazing. By the way, did you see the promo they did?
No.
Like, me and my husband, I've been waiting for them to come, and then they always say, "Oh, I've been waiting for them to come." Like, like, sure, it's a funny thing. It's a funny like little skit.
It's very Blink.
Yeah, exactly. And apparently, some other guy. I have a friend. Well, I wouldn't. Yeah, I guess a friend whose friend wrote that skit. So that's a pretty cool thing too.
Oh, so you know that guy that wrote?
I don't know the guy who wrote it, but I know I know a person who knows a person who's like they're really good friends. So it's pretty cool to see that. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm stoked. I can't wait to hear it. So I know that we talk a lot about music and Arctic Monkeys and Blink because of me, but it's just my two favorite bands. I'm going to get to see them next year. And that's fucking amazing.
Will you be flashing at the concert?
I will be flashing. Hopefully, if I'm there,
No, I'm not talking about titties.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the elephant tusk.
Yeah. No, I will not be flashing my elephant tusk.
I mean the trunk. Whatever the fuck it's called.
It's a fucking
a tusk
horn.
is the fucking is the tooth, right?
Yes.
So that's your balls.
Yeah. No, I won't be flashing anything. Period. Yeah, and I do gotta say something. Fuck Ticketmaster. Fuck Ticketmaster forever and forever. You will be my worst enemy. Thank you.
And it sucks that you still make me go through it. Like
I try.
I'm like, why am I here? And you're like, I need you to cue this other computer. I'm like,
no, I need you for more emotional support, and then you're like always.
I don't know why you get so nervous when you buy tickets. Dude.
Because I always want the best tickets in town,
but you never do.
I always do.
I
got good tickets for Arctic Monkeys. I got good tickets. I think they're decent. They're not the best, but they're way better than Bad Bunny tickets that when I sat all the way to fucking nowhere. So.
Yeah, I think we talked about this. How I wonder who's like the person that like is like the first one in queue.
Yeah,
with those things.
What do you do? What are you doing?
How the fuck do you get in front of there?
How are you doing this? So with that being said, fuck Ticketmaster. But I managed to go with that. At the end of this month, I do have a festival to go to. It's called When We Were Young Festival. Which would be My Chemical Romance and a lot of these other emo bands. But now, right away, they announced When We Were Young Festival for next year. And I'm like, fuck, I can't miss it. Dude, Green Day and fucking Blink-182 headlining?
Wait, so who's for Who We Were Young is the band, right?
No, When We Were Young is the name of the festival. When We Were Young is the name of the
that's not the name of a song, right? It sounds like a song, no?
I mean,
so is there any bands in particular that's like doing that festival, or they're just calling it that?
So this festival, I actually went to it. I went to one 2016, 2017. I don't remember what year.
Oh, so it's been going on.
Yeah, but this one it used to be held at the observatory in Orange County.
Oh, okay.
We actually been there. I took you there once. I think we saw
Kings of Leon.
No, that's that was Irvine Amphitheater. I forgot the name, the actual who's the sponsor for that, but yeah, it was the Irvine Amphitheater. We did see Kings of Leon there, and that was the first time I had seen them, and they were just very disappointing. Oh, no, I think it was the second time seeing them, but
yeah, we were really far away on that.
Yeah, we were like, so they have like this lawn area where like most amphitheaters have like a lawn area. And even some baseball fields have it, where you just pay like the cheapest ticket and you just get to like picnic out in the lawn area. Gotcha. That's the reason why we got those.
I think the time we went, it was so bad that we would rather just like walk around the walking area.
Yeah,
it was that bad.
It was just that. It was really bad.
I remember that day.
But yeah, so they announced. So this year, I think the main bands for When We Were Young is My Chem, Avril Lavigne. And there's just so many bands out there I can't name. But the two main bands for next year, it's going to be Green Day and Blink-182. So those two bands alone are fucking just...
It's a 2-day festival?
It's a 1-day festival.
So everything in one day?
So everything in one day.
So that means there are going to be multiple stages, a lot of people running back and forth.
Well, okay, so I'm telling you...
It has to be, because that's a lot of bands.
When I went to the one in Observatory, it was Cage the Elephant.
What happened to Cage? I haven't really.
I think they're coming back already because they're already like naming some tours and some shows. So I'm assuming that they're going to be releasing something soon.
Interesting.
I mean, usually when a band starts touring, it's because they either just need to get some momentum going, so they can start like blowing up again, or release a single or whatever it is. So that one was Morrissey, Cage the Elephant, Census Fell. Who was that I see that day? AFI.
Rufio. I think I saw Rufio in there.
Rufio was there. Oh, this is this Rufio was on that fucking. You didn't go to that one. I wish you would have gone. But that day was a fucking. I think I had to leave early for AFI because some shit happened with the people I went. But other than that, I don't really care so much about Morrissey. If it was like whatever. If it was the Smiths, then that would have been different. But Morrissey was there.
Wait, Morrissey was the lead singer for the Smiths at one time?
Yeah.
I don't really know much about these bands,
No?
so you please chime in and
No,
let
so I
me
mean
know.
that was just like so when I saw Morrissey, I was like whatever. Plus, Morrissey has a bad rep for always canceling his shows and
Oh,
having
really?
giving like a bad performance.
So he just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't think he just gives a fuck. I mean, I think he does give a fuck, but
I think he's just on his way
there's
out
just
already.
times where he's just like,
Like,
why should I
fuck
do
it.
this? He has bad reputation of cutting his shows short,
Oh,
and
shit.
things like that. So I don't really care.
That's the total opposite for Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters, if
Fuck.
they can, they'll go for 4 or 5 hours.
Yes, I mean they had their Taylor whole fucking
Tribute.
tribute. It looked really cool. I like what they did. Apparently, Miley Cyrus did fucking amazing.
Really?
Even Kesha was doing something amazing. So that was really cool. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
You sound very moist about this.
Moist?
Yeah.
Like very wet about it?
Yeah, you're getting really wet about this.
Dude, I'm excited. Dude, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna. I mean, I know how I'm gonna do it, but
Dude, just think of all.
I mean, I already have 2 shows planned out for next year, so I'm fucking excited.
think of all those emo girls out there that day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
dude.
Yeah,
It's
I've always-
dude,
I've always
you know
wanted
what?
it,
You know
like-
what I'm picturing is like high school all over again. You know?
No, but
It's
I've always wanted to date like a hardcore emo girl when I was growing up, like
with
the
the
one with the
fucking
full
gel,
makeup,
like full
yeah, the
gel
full makeup
across
to the
the
side.
forehead. Yeah,
yeah, like and then like
dark
the,
mascara.
yeah,
and
and the full like fucking stud bracelets and
Fuck.
shit like that. Like I always wanted to date a girl like that. Like and there's still some like that out here, you know, sometime here and there. So hit me
Yeah.
up. That's good. No, but other than that, like it's very yeah, dude, it's like reliving my 20s and my youth again. So I'm excited, dude. Like,
Yeah, I imagine like they have like a specific break. All right, guys, go take a bathroom break because everybody's old now. Like,
yeah, no, that's
it's like
exactly
senior
what,
citizens. You know, they're like,
no, that's exactly what I was thinking, dude. Like, okay, I'm already feeling the effects.
you know, it's giving me like old Warp Tour vibes. Like, you know what
yeah.
I mean? Like,
Well, I mean, the Vans Warped Tour is already no longer happening. So
Yeah.
this is kind of like a good revive.
it's like a
what's
little
going
nice.
on.
I
Yeah.
wonder why Vans hasn't came back with a Warp Tour.
Well,
Are they
they-
still doing Warp Tours?
Well, no, they stopped doing them. I mean, a lot of bands they got kind of died out.
Mm.
And so they weren't, and then like they weren't really selling out like their Warped Tours anymore. They were.
But
really selling
recently,
them out.
I have a feeling like recently.
I
Like,
mean, if you do like a show like when we were young now, like that kind of type of like a show for the fans, dude, they're losing that money right now. If anything,
I
they're probably
know.
regretting it.
And they already have a name, you know, Warp Tour.
Yeah,
like,
the
it's
Warped
already
Tour.
a name. So, but what I was about to say is, fuck, I forgot.
I mean, you gotta think about it. Imagine Blink-182 at a Warped Tour again, nigga. Hanging up behind the club at the weekend, acting stupid, getting drunk with my best friend.
Yeah, we're gonna get copyrighted for that.
Nah, we
but
won't. Yeah, dude. What else? I been doing some. Oh, I gotta tell you guys a story. So,
tell us.
on my way to Arizona, I was just driving, doing my little thing, singing my little karaoke, and then I got a little sensor came up on a dashboard. It said like, it said fuel, water and fuel engine, something like that. But I didn't know what it meant. I was like, what the fuck's going on? So I had a fucking long 2 days, and whatever. I was in Arizona. Luckily the sensor came up like 30 minutes before getting to Arizona to the warehouse. So like the next day I had to wait fucking like 5 hours for like the fucking mechanic to show up and finish everything. So yesterday I got back really late. So man, I'm really fucking tired. But today we're doing this podcast, and I gotta say, our boys in blue are gonna fucking beat Padres. How do you feel? How do you feel about yesterday's game?
Yeah, I like how the game started yesterday, but and then at
Started
the-
very strong, huh?
Very
Julio
str-
was like,
very strong, and then somewhere like in the 5th inning, they kind of lost the grip a little bit.
yeah, I think Julio he started just throwing the wrong pitches. Or not even throwing, like he didn't have like so much command on his pitches, I feel.
Something tells me I think they should have left him in a little longer to kind of like to recess himself, but at the same time, it kind of worked.
It worked?
Yeah, no, it kind of.
Not only did it work, but everybody who came in, besides Phillips gave me almost a little scare.
But he redeemed himself at the
Yeah,
end.
so
You know,
he redeemed himself very good.
yeah.
But who really impressed me was Vesia.
Dude, that
Oh
guy's yeah,
man,
he's getting more
Vesia
beast.
on that
He's
fucking
getting
left
more
hand.
confident. That's what I like about him. He's getting more
Vesia with that left
confidence.
hand. Oh my god, dude. He definitely needed that. Um. So I'm very excited that they pull off the win. By the way, that game happened this Tuesday, so today is Wednesday, and hopefully we could take this win.
So go blue, yeah.
Yeah, bleed Dodger blue, baby. Hopefully today we could take game 3. I think game 2. Kershaw is starting pitcher. I do have, I, I, I love Kershaw. I love Kershaw, and I know that people always like, oh, Kershaw was like always fucking flukes at the end, whatever. But I got a feeling that today he could pull it off. He's there for a reason. He has to, like, I mean, well, I do feel like I think he had a good. He didn't play most of the year because I know he had a couple. He was injured for for some of the year, so I think he had like back pain too. So it'd be nice to have him in. Hopefully, get those first 3 outs on the beginning of the first inning. We'll be fine. So hopefully, when it comes out on Saturday, we're already celebrating the next round. So I think what they're doing is game 1 was on Tuesday, game 2 is on Wednesday. Then there's a break in between, and then the
third
last
game is on Friday.
3. Then 3 more games if it has to go to the 5th.
I doubt it.
So-
I think if Dodgers wins today, there might be a good chance we're taking it Friday. If not,
And that's it,
Saturday.
and that's a sweep. Hopefully, we go for the sweep. So
Yeah.
hopefully on Saturday we're already
But
celebrating.
don't
by
they?
the time
If
this
they
comes out.
travel, they have to go to San Diego, right?
If they so,
After the third.
hey,
after the third game.
that's our second home, baby.
No, but that's what I'm just asking. Like after the third game, they're forced to go to the away home, right?
Yeah, so they have to win to. They won yesterday. If they win today, they have to go away on Friday.
Oh, so
And-
they're going away no matter what.
Yeah, so let's say that they win today and tomorrow, and then Padres happen to win the next 2. They come back at home for the last game.
Okay.
So
So Friday they're gonna be in SD.
So yeah, they have to be in
Gotcha.
San Diego. So if they win today and they win Friday, it's over. It's best out of 5 on this one.
I have a good feeling about this. I mean, it makes sense though because the Dodgers have been off for like a week.
Yeah, I was
So
scared
it
though
makes
because
sense.
I was scared off that. I was scared for that week because these players run cold when you're like you lose your location.
Yeah.
But
But they definitely
your
needed a
aim
break
and
though.
everything. So
They definitely needed a break.
I know
They
last year
were-
they were very tired. Remember
yeah, they look extremely tired.
and it was crazy though because I think this year the wild card game was actually best out of 3. So actually, Padres had to play 3 games because they went 1-1 and they won the last games against the Mets.
Yeah, so
So
played
they're
the full-
they're 3 games more tired. And Dodgers pretty much had a whole week off. Got to watch Mookie Betts score a perfect bowling game for his birthday. So it's going to be a very interesting. I just don't want him to get too confident. I want him to.
I think they need a little confidence though, because dude.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I don't want him to
but
get
right
too
now,
confident.
the underdog right now, Phillies, dude.
Phillies, yeah. I know.
Holy shit.
I think it was 7-6, right? 7-6 the first game
They're like the unwakened.
against the Braves.
I feel like they're the unwakened giant right now. Right?
Yeah, so-
so they got to be careful for those guys later down the line.
Yeah, even I think even Houston, fucking trash trolls, fucking did really good on their game yesterday. So
Dude, yeah,
I think they did a
did a
walk. I
sick
think
comeback.
they did
Yeah.
a walk off, right?
Yeah, in the last inning.
Yeah. So I think even the Blue Jays. I think it's the Blue Jays. I forgot who it was.
No, against
no, not against the Blue. I'm just like
the Mariners.
another walk off was on the Blue Jays side. I think
Blue Jays got eliminated, dude.
Oh yeah, on the
Yeah, in wild
who the
card.
fuck was it? Who was I thinking? Oh, maybe it might have been another
The
game.
Yankees. Yesterday, the Dodgers, Yankees, Astros, and Phillies won yesterday.
I forgot what the other series are, but I've just been keeping up with what I could keep up. But yes, hopefully we give it up to our boys. And if you guys are you if you're rooting for
We'll
another-
probably just edit this whole thing out because we don't know if people are like this into baseball.
maybe
Yeah,
nah, but I mean for anybody who's into
definitely
baseball,
need editing.
hey,
this
if
out.
you're into baseball, fucking hit us up. We love to talk about baseball.
Hey, by the way, anyone out there, if you want to come on and talk to your boys, we need some guests, man.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, I feel like I want to get to know more people,
Yeah, it's I mean we'll get to it. So and Chivas got eliminated.
Chivas got eliminated.
Sad, but hey,
They're
they-
not in
they-
their best. They
needed
haven't been in
it.
their-
They needed it.
Yeah, they need that wake up call.
they needed it. Honestly, I just don't want America to take the fucking the title again. I don't want them to get their 14 stupid asses, but
I don't think they are. I think
nah.
I don't. I think they're.
I think they'll get the semis and that's it.
I think someone's gonna fucking slide it through them at the end.
Yeah,
like, yeah. I
hopefully.
feel like someone's just gonna. If it's not Puebla,
I don't think it'll be Puebla, but I think
someone's gonna. Someone. I don't think they're gonna take it. And I'm not just being a typical hater, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Hey, fuck America though.
Is this our first time actually talking about sports? Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, like this is why it's weird for us.
No, but I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
It's a little. It's keeping it. Brand.
Stop showing your fucking foot, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, and look at how I wiggle my toes. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So what's new and exciting out there for the entertainment world besides sports?
I saw Hellraiser, the new movie.
Oh, it already came out,
dude. It's been out. It came out in October.
Oh shit,
dude. We're already mid-October, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We're not in September anymore, bro.
Damn,
yeah.
This month is flying by.
Yeah, dude, it's flying by, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a couple of new movies here and there. I haven't been to the theater in a while. The last movie I saw was Avatar. We already talked about that. Lord of the Rings, I think, is a lost cause. Well, yeah, because the episode before that, I said it was ramping up to something. This last episode was just an episode of nothing. Like, it just feels like they don't know how to tell a story. I think that's what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
The last episode is tomorrow. As much as I know I'm gonna see it, like, I'm not even like hyped for it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I just let it go. Sometimes you just have to let things go, you know, like friendships, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta let go of those toxic friendships.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, those toxic ass friendships.
Those are normal. Those are normal to let go.
What I mean? She-Hulk. Did you finish watching She-Hulk?
So I actually, you know what? I don't want to retract.
I don't
myself.
know. I don't know. We keep going back to She-Hulk.
Okay,
but I guess
I'm sorry. Okay, I just gotta give it out there. I just gotta put it out there, and I think it's starting to pay off.
Okay. You saw the whole season, right?
I'm at 8 right now.
Oh, so you haven't finished the last one?
So there's one more.
Yeah, there's 9 episodes.
Oh, okay. Well, I had to finish number 8 today. So I guess I'll do number 9 for the.
Wait, you only saw 8 episodes in your?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Really?
I only saw 8 on the app. I didn't see a number 9.
Weird.
But I know. Like the last one, they go to like their gala, right?
Wait, this is the one where you saw Daredevil in?
Mm-hmm. And there's
8
still
episodes?
and there's still one more.
Maybe I'm off. Maybe there is only 8 episodes.
No, there's one more.
There's one more, right?
There's one more because
they left it off.
They left it on to where she's gonna go to a gala.
Oh, okay.
But that episode fucking paid off. It paid off to me.
Yeah, it's all right.
It paid off to me because, I mean, okay. I know that you have to watch every little like thing that's going on like between like the Marvel universe now because everything connects, and sometimes you get your little teasers and whatever. But this teaser was fucking good because I'm excited for that new series for Daredevil.
Yeah,
and I know it probably won't be as dark as the one from Netflix, but that dude he's a fucking awesome Daredevil, and I wouldn't want to change it for the world. You know, I'm glad that they stuck to him. I just hope they keep the Punisher. What's his name? John Bernthal.
Bernthal, yeah.
Yeah. So I wish to keep him as. By
the way, he has a great podcast. If you haven't checked it out,
his podcast is great.
Like, he actually talks about real topics. He's not like us.
Yeah.
He really goes into like real.
Oh yeah,
topics.
he really goes into. But see, his podcast is a lot like about life lessons and stuff like that.
Yeah, something we're definitely never gonna talk about on here.
Yeah, we don't have no life.
Speaking of Marvel, are you done with She-Hulk?
I just want to say with She-Hulk, it's paying off. Hopefully the last episode doesn't let me down.
What's your pizza rating on it? Like number?
It right now, honestly, it
series
was
for the whole series.
It was at a 5.2. With this, it's probably at a 7.2.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
that's.
I know.
Really?
I know.
You know what you're saying right now, right?
I know what I'm saying. I'm everything I've said about it is.
Right.
You know, I'm starting to get a feel for this chick. Not for the show now. Like, I feel like
it's growing on you.
It's kind of growing on me. I feel like it really, especially the whole talking heads, like, is really like catching on to me. I think I find it cute when she talks to the camera now because I do feel like I'm interacting with her in a way.
Yeah.
So like it's starting to pay off
Do
on
you,
me.
do you
Like,
sometimes get close to the TV and try to kiss her?
though I don't. No,
Do you feel like you're on a date with
I
her
do.
sometimes?
I do gotta say though. I do gotta say like it's. Uh, she is very attractive as her like as
Yeah,
Walter.
I don't know why.
As Melissa,
I don't know
something
why.
Walter.
There was one episode when I was watching it, and I was like,
They made it feel ugly and shit like that.
no. Like I was
Oh.
watching the episode, and I was for some reason throughout the whole episode, I don't know why. I was just trying to figure out what was her like her ethnicity. Like I just couldn't figure it out.
Did you figure it out?
I didn't figure it out. I didn't even look it up. That's why I'm like, there was just one episode where that question was throughout my whole mind. I was like, what's her ethnicity? Like, I wonder what, but I didn't even check. That's how much I don't care about it. Are you done? Are you done?
I'm done with.
Speaking of Marvel, though, they shut down production for Blade because they're still looking for a director, and I guess they just didn't have anyone else in mind. And I guess I don't know. Apparently, I think the director was already having like ideas for it, but Disney being Disney, I think if anything, they wanted to make it like PG-13. Which is not gonna. I mean, it works, but like for Blade, you want blood, man.
Yeah, you need blood. You need gore.
You want blood. You want gore.
You need fucking some sick trash talk,
dude.
Too.
I know it's not the first Marvel movie because I know there's the Fantastic Four from 1994, and then there's other bullshit ass Marvel movies that came out for TV in the early 90s. But that was the first fucking movie where I was like, dude. Like fucking Blade is badass, And
and you've gone like you stuck to it, like how like that movie was like one of your like childhood like memories from
Blade. Blade 2 was cool.
I heard they're already
Guillermo
doing
del Toro was directed it. He was pretty cool with it. Blade 3 is when they lost me. It got too it became.
Wait, is it Guillermo del Toro did number 2?
Yeah, he did number 2.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Yeah. I didn't even know he was around that long.
Yeah, dude, he's directed movies for a while now.
Really?
Yeah, he did. Do you remember the movie called Mimic?
No, I didn't see that one.
It was about like this insect that it's a huge insect that starts killing people in New York.
Oh, I don't remember that.
He did that one. He did that for Harvey Weinstein back in the day.
Oh, really?
For Miramax.
Wow.
And apparently they got into disagreement, and then he left Hollywood for a bit. And then he went to go do Pan's Labyrinth in Spain.
Oh, see, that's the first time that I remember Guillermo del Toro.
Actually, not Pan's Labyrinth. He did, I think, the Devil's Backbone in Spain, and then because he knew some people in Spain, I think that's where he started. They made Pan's Labyrinth out there, and then he won an Oscar for it, and then that's how he got.
That's when he got like.
That's when he came back to
bigger.
Hollywood. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, because I remember. That's like the first time that I remember ever hearing his name when he started. When he got known for that Oscar.
Yeah, I remember
because he's from Guadalajara, no?
Yeah, Guadalajara.
Yeah,
Dude, did you know the story about his dad?
No.
Apparently, when he was in the middle of making, I think he was already a known director, but I think he wasn't like making that much money at the time.
Uh-huh.
His dad got kidnapped by the cartels back in the day, and they were asking for $1 million or they were going to kill him.
Yeah.
And you know who gave him the money? James Cameron.
Oh, really?
James Cameron was like, "Here's the money. Go get your dad." And they paid the ransom, and then yeah, it's a crazy story, but
what else you know more of the story? This is fucking intriguing, dude.
Yeah, no, but this was like back in the day before cartels were like
before
a thing.
before the '90s cartels.
Yeah, I guess back then they used to like just extort like really famous people. Yeah. Now they extort everybody. Even the poor ass people.
Talking about cartels, I remember one time I was in I had been in Mexico for like maybe 6 months, 4 to 6 months, and so my parents, I went to Mexico for a family trip with my dad, and I didn't want to come back with him because I didn't want to go back to Michoacan. So originally we went to Michoacan, and from Michoacan we went to Mexico City to go visit my mom's side of the family. But when we were going back to Michoacan, I didn't want to go back to Michoacan. Because I told my dad, hey, honestly, I'd rather stay in Mexico City. Aquí no me pican las pulgas. Me quedo aquí. I'll stay right here. You go back over there, right? And so my dad was like, are you sure? It's like, yeah, like, but you didn't even going to say bye to the grandma? I was like, nah, I'm going to stay here. I'd rather stay with my mom's family here. So to kind of like, to punish me, he kept me there for like maybe a little longer than I should have. And then finally I went back home to Cali, and then I went back went back to my normal routine.
California love.
And then literally like a month later, my mom gets a call saying, aquí tenemos a tu hijo. We have your son right here. Blah, blah, blah. They said my full name and everything. They said, like, we have him here. You got to pay this ransom. Well, no, actually, they didn't even call my mom. They called my family in Mexico. Then my family in Mexico called my mom. They're like, hey, is Lalo okay? Like, they're asking for him. That they're saying they have him as as a ransom. They want to pay a ransom. Like no, he's here with us. Like, what the fuck's going on? So it was weird.
Yeah, it's a very common trick that scammers do
Yes.
in Mexico because
Yes.
everybody knows that everybody's just fearful over there because
Yeah.
of shit like that. So people fall for that like immediately sometimes. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. But this is like back in the day.
This happened like
This is like before like
this is maybe happened like in 99, 98.
yeah, like I mean, it wasn't like now during the hype. Like right now,
Yeah.
it's like a hype of cartel, But yeah, it makes sense, But it's fucked up.
But
yeah,
it
so-
still happens though.
So fucking Blade is postponed until further notice,
Well, this way, I mean, I heard that they're already either planning or they already finished casting or they're going to start production for a Spawn.
Ooh.
I mean,
That's actually a movie I'm looking forward to. Apparently, they're getting Jamie Foxx. I understand.
there we go, Jamie Foxx. There we go.
Yeah, apparently
Mhm.
they're getting him.
Honestly, I feel like he could pull it off.
Yeah, no, of
This
course.
one I
of
feel like
course
he
could
pulled it
pull
off.
out. No, of course.
That
he could
guy's
pull
a
it off.
fucking. That guy's the most fucking talented guy in Hollywood. I think.
Yeah,
in
he's
Hollywood.
Pretty, he's pretty
He's probably
talented.
the most talented guy that I could think of on top of my head when he hey, who's the most fucking talented person in Hollywood? Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
For sure. He could
Dude.
fucking sing. He's a fucking good ass fucking comedian. He's a fucking good actor. He could pretty much do anything, dude.
I'm pretty sure they could do a really good Spawn nowadays, though, with all the CGI that's
Oh,
out there.
man.
And now
I just hope they don't get too crazy with it because then it just looks like fucking the first Hulk or something, like, you know what I mean?
It's crazy. I just recently watched the first Spawn, and it does give you like a TV movie kind of movie. It feels like a TV movie, like it's made for TV. It doesn't really feel theatrical, but it was pretty good, I guess, for its
I
time.
really liked it though. I think we talked
know?
about this how I really enjoyed that fucking Spawn. That
Yeah.
Spawn is like obviously I don't know they can't recreate it because that one Lozano, I forgot the guy who played Luigi.
Oh yeah, he played the Violator. Yeah, the clown.
So even he did a fucking great job.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
He like when he's the maggots on the pizza.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, anchovies. I don't like anchovies.
Looking back to it, like I'm kind of surprised they made that movie back in the day. It looks like a lot of money they put into that movie, especially back in the day. It only came out like in 95, 98.
Damn, I know it's early 90s for sure. I know it maybe like mid 90s for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually talking about movies. I know that we always talk about movies, but Super Mario, what'd you think?
Dude, I think the voice, Chris Pratt's voice, no fucking effort. That fucker. And you know what's funny too? Because in the beginning, everybody's like, "Give us your Mario voice. Give us your Mario voice." He's like, "No, I'm gonna save it until the reveal." And then the fucking trailer comes out. It's literally him talking regular into the mic. Like it's like me right now. Like putting no effort. It's like just picture a Mario right now, just talking, and you're thinking, he's gonna come. It's a me. No,
Do you think that they didn't do that because they didn't want to like just
No, you're not, dude. This is fucking Mario, and the part that pisses me off is that there's already voice actors out there. Like these actors dedicate themselves to be a voice actor
for Mario?
No, not just for Mario. They could get any voice,
of course,
a voice actor, like a legit voice actor.
But
like,
but even
like
then,
these guys practice their voice to make voices, like for cartoons and stuff, and that's what they're.
I had when I was working at Netflix for animation. There was this one girl that. She was really fucking cool, and we always talked to her every day. But she was one of the. Well, she was working on a show. I think it was Maya and the Three, and she goes like, "Oh, I guess our voice actors couldn't come in today, so they went into the booth just so they could do like just read just read the script, just so they can help out animate everything." And then she goes like, she ended up telling me, "I know why they hired these actors because." just talking,
Dude,
just being on the
I
mic
know,
and talking
man.
and shit.
No,
It's not easy.
trust me, dude. Like, it's not just that. Like,
They get into personality,
yeah,
even
like,
while they're acting.
once they look at the character, they almost have to
I
become
wonder
the
how
character.
the fuck Chris Pratt got that gig without even acting a little bit like Mario. A little bit like Mario.
Dude, I know for a fact there had to be auditions. It's because I think the reason they got him is because
he was hype at the time
he's
too.
hype, you know.
But he was hype at that time they hired him.
Yeah,
I mean, think about it. Like, during that time, he was doing. I mean, I don't know how long they've been working on this movie, but the what's that one fucking Marvel movie? That Marvel movie with
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
But see that
like
makes sense for him.
Them, you know.
But that makes sense. That character makes sense for him. You know, like it's a whole different character. Star-Lord. You know, it's like, you know, but Mario, everybody knows what Mario sounds like. You know, like you ask a fucking little kid what does Mario sound like, he'll fucking tell you. So it's stupid that you know the thing that frustrated me most about that fucking trailer was that everybody else was putting in effort, like Jack Black as Bowser. Like you could tell they're going into the character.
Oh, Jack Black as Bowser.
What's the other guy? Key
and Peele.
Keaton. Is that his name?
Yeah, Key and Peele guy, whatever.
Yeah, so dude, he is fucking awesome as Toad. And
no,
he's actually in character. Like he's actually funny.
You know who I'm excited to see? Charlie Day as Luigi.
Oh no, I don't think they
no, they even showed his name on the credits.
No, but I'm like,
they didn't show him on the trailer.
Yeah, I didn't think they revealed his voice. On the trailer.
No, so I'm excited because I love Charlie Day, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
I love his voice, so I don't know how the hell he's gonna.
But that's what I'm saying. Like every other character, you feel like they really get into the character, and then when it gets to Mario. Hey guy, the dude from Parks and Recs. It's like this, like now, like give me a second. All right, it's a me and Mario. You know what I mean? No, it's like, hey, it's me and Mario.
It's me, Mario.
That's it. Like this fucking Mario's an imposter. You know what I mean? Like, dude,
hey, that's the plot twist right there.
Nah, dude.
Well, okay, what if this was only just a little teaser of what's not gonna happen?
Hey, it's me, Mario. All right. That's what Mario sounded like in the fucking trailer, dude.
Follow me, Mario.
He didn't even fucking, it's a me. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a beat. It's a beat.
You know what I mean? Like, you got to get into the fucking character, bro. It's fucking Mario.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, I think everything, the visuals and
everything else looks beautiful.
Look,
I fucking love it.
I think it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be a little.
And they're actually, I think they want to synchronize it to the opening of the Universal theme park too.
Oh, really?
I think they want to link it up.
That makes sense.
So it makes sense that they're doing all this together. So when they open that park, it's ready to go.
It's just gonna be. Now is
it already open?
No, it's not open yet. I think
Mario
it opens
World?
next year.
Yeah, so there you go. So I think they're trying to synchronize it.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I mean, I'm not mad with that. I mean,
but whoever the fuck authorized fucking Chris Pratt as Mario, go fucking kill yourself. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking killed my whole childhood in a fucking trailer, you bitch. Burn.
And there's still more things to be killed, so hang in there, right? Hang in there. Don't lose your life now for this Super Mario, all right?
Fuck that Mario.
There's more tragedies to come,
dude.
Right?
And you know what I was expecting? I was expecting there to be a big backlash like there was for Sonic. Remember that first Sonic videos?
Oh yeah,
where everybody complained about how the Sonic looked like. It got so bad that Paramount paused the movie, went back and redid Sonic.
No, that Sonic was. You know what he looked like? He looked like the monkey from Jumanji. The monkey from Jumanji,
dude. But
it was the little kid turned to monkey.
But it was the best thing that franchise ever did because those movies are decent. They're not bad, and because they went back and they actually carried and made the character look like the character.
Yeah,
it made it that much better.
I don't know what was going through their head. We should just swap it up a little bit, just so
dude,
make it look a little different. No,
they gave him human teeth. Remember the teeth, the little teeth? Dude. They were like human teeth, dude. You're. This is a fucking Sonic on crack.
It's a superhuman Sonic, dude. That's what it was.
Dude, I was expecting that, there to be an uproar, nah, this is not my Mario. Recast this motherfucker.
So there was no backlash at all.
There was, but not enough to put it back because I guess there's still a lot of Chris Pratt fans out there that they don't give a fuck, you know. But that trailer gave me enough to like, what the fuck is this? You know, like this makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean,
and he's talking like in a monotone voice, like, "Hey, what is that?" You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
very like,
hey, there I go. What's going on?
yeah, it's like there's no like emphasis to it. Like, you know, he's a character.
Yeah, I thought this movie was gonna be a what do you call it, a live action, but it's not.
Fuck no.
The whole time I thought
you
it was
can't
gonna
do
be
that
like,
mistake again. No live action.
you know
It has
what?
to be 3D.
I low key do want to go back to that first Super Mario.
Nah, they
I
can't
do,
do that.
dude. I'm a big fan of that guy who played the Spawn, the Lorenzo. I keep forgetting his name.
Leguizamo?
Yeah, I really like his. I really
Leguizamo?
like his work, dude. Like, even if it's bad, I feel like he has a good like. He was a good actor. I just feel like.
But it just tells you how bad like Hollywood gets Mario. Because the first time they fucked it up by making it live action, and it was a mess.
Yeah.
And then now that they're actually doing it right with 3D animation, they get the most boring fucking guy as Mario. You know,
they're just like you know what? Let's
you know
make
what I mean?
everything right, acceptable.
Exactly. You see all the other characters getting character, and they bring the movie to life.
Yeah.
You know, and then you get to Mario, and you're like, what the fuck is this? You know,
What if like this movie doesn't really all involve Mario and everything else just makes it better? You know.
Well, it's the movie's about him, so
I know.
it's gonna center around him
Yeah, I
for
know.
sure.
I mean, but all those like the little penguins. Oh man, funny as
Dude,
fuck.
everything's funny, dude.
That shit was funny.
It's a good. It looks like a good movie. I can't shake the movie off, but I know it's gonna annoy the shit. Like his Chris Pratt's voice is gonna annoy the shit out of me.
Yeah, really. Well, we'll find out. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm not like.
By the way, they still got a lot of time to replace them if you want to do everything all over again.
I mean,
because it's just dialogue. They just get a new
Yeah,
actor.
that-
They go in the studio. They just fucking
say the lines.
say the lines and get the fuck out.
Just get in, sync them together, and that's it. You're fine. That's wild, man. Like I can't wrap my head around like how like no one even catch this. Why don't you guys catch this like right in the beginning? So this doesn't happen.
I think they just did it because they know attaching a big actor's name to a movie is gonna make money. But
Yeah.
in this case, it's not working out because that he's not Mario's voice. He's not Mario.
Yeah.
You know, maybe if you put a little effort into it.
Yeah, maybe.
He just sounds too much of an adult. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like when you hear that fucking trailer, he just sounds like the only adult in the movie. He's like, hey, what is that over there? You know what I mean? Like, it's very like you sound like a fucking adult, like in a kid's movie. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this movie's gonna be like what, PG? Or just
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be like a G PG
yeah.
the most.
I didn't even know Jack Black was that Bowser. So
Yeah, Jack Black is Bowser.
oh,
Yeah,
that's fucking awesome.
yeah, dude. I mean, they have a pretty good cast. Peach is gonna be that one girl from what's she's like really tall and blonde. I think she's like Argentinian.
Damn,
Fuck, what's her name? Something Joy.
I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
But that's cool, man. I mean, it's exciting to see that one come out. Even though we're not gonna be happy with the voice, but they still have time.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, that was only a snippet of it. I'm not saying it's gonna get better, but maybe I don't know. But just that little snippet was like, ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was bad.
well,
I don't know if it's gonna get better.
I remember you sent it to me, and I was just driving, and I'm like, and you actually had to call me to see if I seen it yet. Like, I'm trying to, but I just can't see it because I'm still driving. But I did see it again, and it was funny. Like the first first minute, and then like the last minute until like Toad came up, and then Mario.
Toad is like, he's gonna be one of the funniest characters in the movie.
Because he was because even whatever he was funny in the Toy Story 4.
Oh, really? He was in Toy Story 4?
Was it 4 or 3? I forgot which one. When he was like the little.
What's his name? Keegan, right?
I don't remember. I just thought that
He's one of the. Remember with him and the other guy that they directed Nope.
Yeah, Key and Peele, whatever.
Key and Peele, right?
Because remember they
But it's
were
the other guy, the tall one.
because they did the voices for the little hamster, the pink hamster, and the other.
Oh, really?
Remember? You don't remember?
I don't remember.
Those were the funny. Those characters they were like the funniest ones. Those are the ones I think they were Toy Story 3 actually.
Yeah, but it fits him well.
'Cause
Like
4
that
wasn't-
character
they weren't
fits him so well. Like I was like, dude, that's
Yeah.
fuck. You know, he's putting in effort.
Yeah, that guy always kills it. He's a funny actor. And then he's a comedian too. So and I think besides anything that Chris Pratt, besides Parks and Rec, everything has been kind of a serious role for him.
Yeah, but even
So he
even his
doesn't really
movies,
have the comedic skills.
but even his
And
movies,
even then, during Parks and Rec, he was just fat and he was funny. You know,
Yeah.
now he's just good looking and you're not funny anymore. Kind of like what happened with what's that one dude from Superbad that lost a lot of weight?
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. That after he lost his weight, people were like,
See, but there's a difference
you
though.
know.
Like Jonah Hill's actually a good actor, like in a good role.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's funny, but at the same time, like in a good role, he's a good actor.
yeah,
But my boy over here, you know, like
my boy.
you know, like I think the best thing that he was in is Guardians of the Galaxy, and then after that, he just became a superstar because he became that action
Yeah.
guy. You know, like,
Not bad.
yeah. If anything, they should have just brought back the original Mario guy to voice him. You know,
I don't even know who he is.
it's the guy that does the voice for the games.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So the actual voice guy actually was the actor for the movie?
What?
Are you saying that the voice?
No, I'm just saying they should have just got the guy that
Oh,
did the voice for
the
the games.
Oh, for the game. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
The old guy, right? The old.
He's an older guy.
he's an
Yeah.
old guy. Yeah, I think that guy had a funny.
But again, I think their sell is like, look at all these actors that are gonna be the voices.
I think he even had like, a little bump going into to the voicing the character for Mario, and he just got lucky. He just came up with the voice, and he just became.
Yeah,
a
but
hit.
he is Mario.
Yeah, he
That's
is
what
Mario.
I'm trying to say.
yeah.
Like his voice is Mario. But I still think that's a little disrespect to actually all the voice actors out there. Because imagine how hard they work for like being on shows,
Mhm.
and then when the movie like this comes out, they only want like
Actors,
movie actors.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? I don't think that's fair.
Yeah,
they,
you
they
want
should
big
they
names
should
so they can fucking sell out the shit.
they should include more voice actors into the actual movies instead of
Mhm.
like big time actors. Like,
yeah,
like
that makes
action.
sense.
Go do a fucking action movie. You know, like you know what I mean. Like just I don't think it's fair for the voice actors out there that
Yeah,
already are doing it for a living. You know,
exactly. Like they're actually putting their hard work for this.
and they do that specifically. You
I
know?
mean, well, but then also there's those voice actors that actually do the voice of an actor. I don't know if you know that.
yeah, but that's different though. I'm just.
But I mean,
I'm
they're
just
still
talking.
getting gigs,
Yeah,
though,
I'm
like,
just talking
you know.
about like it's like someone. It's like someone from another part of a job is coming in your job
Yeah,
to take
exactly.
your job.
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
You know, and you're doing it for years, and that's all you really do. You know.
You're right. That
Um,
does suck.
Yeah, I kind of see why those actors would feel like, well, that's not fair. It's not cool. You know.
Mhm. I think I'm gonna hire a voice actor to do my impersonations for the podcast.
Once we start making money on this podcast, hopefully one day.
We just hire people who sound like
I'm
us.
just
and
gonna
do the
yeah,
podcast.
just let them do the podcast, and we're fucking like Barbados or something.
We're just like just chilling. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got something for us today? I know you got some books out there. For
Oh no, that's later. I want to talk about Hellraiser right now.
Oh yeah, go about Hellraiser.
I saw Hellraiser Hulu version. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually pretty fucking good.
I gotta see. I think
It
I'm
was
gonna see that
good.
today.
It was actually good.
I still want to see the Beavis and Butthead you were talking about.
Not the best, but compared to all the other ones, yeah, I think it's definitely up there.
Would you say compared to all the remakes that they've been making, this is a good remake?
I think it's top 3.
Yeah.
Top 3. For me, it's 1, 2, and the Hulu.
Okay.
A lot of people would. I don't know if anybody listening out there has seen all of them, but like diehard fans, I think they would fight me on this and say that 2 is better than 1 because it feels more into the backstory and they give you more lore about the stories about the what they call the Cenobites, the aliens or whatever you call them, the extra dimensional beings in this movie. But I actually like the first one because there's more of a story. There's more characters in, like they focus more on the character of it, and then the second one it goes more into the story surrounding everything.
So for someone who doesn't remember Hellraiser or hasn't seen Hellraiser, would you recommend them to see the first ones or just go straight to this one?
I would say just watch. If you're like really new and you're not gonna watch the first ones, just go ahead and watch Hulu.
Okay.
The Hulu one. That's fine. But if you want to kind of go back a little back, do 1, 2, and then go straight to the one like 2 and up. There's like 9 or yeah, there's like 9 Hellraiser films.
Mm-hmm.
But they all suck after 2 for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's one good one. I think it's called Bloodline. There's like 3 movies in one. I only like that one portion where they go back into the 1700s. But other than that, like they all kind of suck, to be honest. I think they were only remaking it over and over because they didn't want to lose the license to it.
Oh,
They gotta keep making movies, or else they'll lose the license to it.
Right.
That's the deal with all these movies. Like that's why you get a lot. That's why you keep getting a lot of Spider-Mans, because the company never doesn't want to lose the rights to Spider-Man, so they got to keep making a new one. Yeah, dude, a lot of fucking gore.
Yeah. Also, a lot of gore in it.
Yeah.
So don't watch it with your kids.
Definitely not. This is like
Definitely.
this is like it's weird. It's like I don't know how to explain it. You just have to watch Hellraiser to understand it. It kind of has this sadosadistic, killing vibe to it.
Okay.
It's really weird. But other than that, I saw Werewolf by Night by Marvel. It was an hour-long movie. It was like
really?
I guess
That's short.
yeah, I guess they don't. I guess they don't like consider it a movie. They consider it as a special.
Okay.
So
and
I guess
this is on where?
it's on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because Marvel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all black and white, but it's kind of weird because you do get like blood and like cuts and stuff like that, which is weird for Marvel, but it's in black and white, so that's why I feel like they get away with it.
They got away a little bit with it.
But it's definitely like a horror type movie. I wasn't a fan.
Okay.
I wasn't a fan. Do I recommend it? I recommend you to watch it just to get a feel for it, but not to keep watching it. You know,
I mean, it's only an hour long too. Like,
yeah,
you can watch that in between a nap.
I felt like the story was too weak.
Mm-hmm.
It was just straightforward, and it was too weak for me.
Yeah,
they could have done something a little bit better with that.
Werewolf by Night. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I guess it's like a comic book. Because they have like a monster verse in Marvel too. I didn't know that. But I guess they kind of delve into all the types of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they have their own werewolf, and the Man Thing is in there. That's their version of Swamp Thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, because there's like Universal monsters and
yeah, it's
Disney
like the Creature of the Black Lagoon. Mm-hmm. It's like kind of like, you know what I mean. It's like their monster verse in Marvel. I think the actor, he's a good actor. He's a Mexican dude. The guy from Amores Perros.
Oh, I love that movie, dude.
Skinny dude, what's his name?
I don't know his name, but I'm very bad with names. So when we talk about,
he's
movies,
a good actor. He's a Mexican actor. He came out in Andor. Was it Ando?
Oh, that's him.
What's it called?
Andor.
Yeah, he's one of the dudes in Andor.
Oh, so this guy's been busy and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, the story's weak. I don't really recommend it, but if that's your type of movie, go for it. There's not much lore to the character itself. Mm-hmm. It's more like they just center around another story.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it.
Damn, that's wild. Talking about I mean, I'm sorry to switch subject on this. I just really want to touch base on this real quick. I watched. I know you haven't really kept. Usually, you've been watching like pay-per-views with me, but this last pay-per-view with WWE, man, it was fucking great. It was called Extreme Rules. That first fucking match with this is a guy named Sheamus and another one named fuck him. Well, the two tag team that went at it was Imperium and it was Gunther and Sheamus. If you guys are into wrestling, go watch that first match on Extreme Rules for this year that happened last week. My God, that fucking match was amazing. Other than that, my girl, what's her name that fucking wrestled Ronda Rousey? Well, anywho, Liv Morgan, she lost the title to Ronda Rousey, which was whack, but I guess I saw it coming. But other than that, I mean, that's just it with me with my wrestling world.
I don't know. I felt like I wanted to talk shit. I want to talk shit a little earlier to you. But I know you held me.
Oh,
back.
actually, you know
You held
what?
me back. I don't know what would.
You know what?
I wanted to talk some
you know
shit.
what? Hold on. Maybe I should start with this because I want to say when we started this podcast, we started the first episode saying how I was like in a little bit of in debt because I was buying so much shit. I was paying
Oh my
for a
god!
laptop.
If you guys out there understood how much I got of that every fucking day of my life. Oh my god, it was a headache. He just kept rubbing it in every day.
I just want to say,
hey, dude, this is how much money I spent on this stupid podcast.
Hey,
you
hey.
better fucking make the best of it, all right?
Okay, here we go.
All right, dude.
This is the headline of the story. I'm done paying for everything. I'm done paying for all of it. All that stuff.
Congrats. Give yourself a handshake.
I give myself 2 handshakes.
Give yourself hand claps.
Oh.
No, wrong
Fuck.
Everybody's laughing at you. Well, I know there's a clap in there.
Yeah, I gotta find it.
Yeah. Congrats, dude.
Congrats to me.
Yeah.
Finally done.
By the way, now that you finished paying for everything, I do need another couple other things for the podcast. So,
all right, spill them out.
We could talk about this off the air.
Can you give me one at least?
We need a table.
I do. I am working.
We need a good solid table.
Okay, so big news. I am working. Maybe getting a table soon, so we can have a good. The reason I want
to sit right. Like
no, the reason I want to get a good table is because I want to start doing videos soon. So,
and probably some cameras.
Yeah, so the cameras as the next step. So hopefully, I don't know how soon. I don't. There's no promises on when, but hopefully we get some cameras out there. Yeah. So I believe you're gonna read my horoscope today. I want to know.
Yeah, your horoscope for today.
I want to know
what's your zodiac.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay, so for today's Lotto's horoscope out there, shout out to all the what are you?
Sagittarius.
Okay. It says, "You're a little bitch," and for love, it says, "Stop being a little bitch."
I had water in my mouth. I thought you were gonna be serious for a second.
No, and that's the horoscope for today. Yeah,
I love it. That was a good horoscope for the day.
Actually, do you got any dating advice out there? Just random, just one little.
Damn, dating advice right now.
One little bite.
I don't want to say this because it's hard to.
I mean, this is just in general for anybody. You don't have to.
You know what? One thing I've learned.
Something you learned. Put it out there.
One thing I've learned is that if you're
a bitch,
yes, if you're a bitch. No, I mean, just don't rush things anymore. I used to rush things. I used to rush things with like, once I felt like something was going right, I felt like it was always like the moment to do things, like to just try to go on to the next step, go on to the next step, go to the next step. But I feel like now I'm pacing myself a little more. So that's the only thing I could say.
Hey, do you feel like you're old already?
Yes. I feel like I'm very old.
And I'm not just saying pain, like pain every morning. I'm saying like mentally, like mature, what's the perfect way to say this? Like, yeah, like mentally, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't mean physically.
See, that's the thing though. Like, I think one waits out the other every time. Like,
yeah, but I mean, like when you're thinking, processing your age.
I think I'm like wiser for sure.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say
give us a little bit of wisdom.
I wouldn't feel like feeling old. I mean, I don't think looking old makes you feel.
What's something you would tell? What's something you would tell Lalo? What's something you would tell Lalo that just got out of high school right now? Like Lalo, if Lalo just got out of high school right now.
Honestly, what I would tell myself back to my 18, 17-year-old me that I should have fucking stayed in school, maybe, or maybe, or maybe try to learn a little more in school.
What would you try to,
or probably like just trust your gut a little more, like, don't be afraid of doing shit.
But what would be the thing that you think you would go to school for? It could be anything. No pressure.
just going to school for find like a even if it was something you didn't like know you wanted to do, just go. You might find a motivation out of it or something else. You know what I mean?
So fake it till you make it.
Yeah. So make it till you make it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Make
yeah.
it till you make it.
Do you think people fake it while they're learning?
I mean, this is why there's a lot of people who go to college and then end up switching careers because they just don't like what they're after all. Like, there's people who want to be like teachers, and at the end, they don't want to be teachers. And there's people who didn't want to be teachers and end up being teachers.
Yeah.
So, shout outs to that. Like,
Yeah.
just trust your gut. Nowadays we need to like just trust our instincts and just take a leap for what we're gonna do. And yeah, I am actually think I'm even like in a little bit of talking on that topic, I actually feel like I have been wanting to do something new, so I might be taking a new leap soon. So yeah, it's not yet set in stone, but hopefully I might be taking a little leap
That's
for
good.
myself, for my growth, and from
That's good to hear.
yeah.
Um, Speaking of the learning stuff, like, is there anything you do nowadays that you try to learn? I know I'm not saying like a new career or anything. I'm just saying like to try to stay on top of something, in a sense.
Not specifically, but like if I like for example, like if I hear someone talk and say something, I still adjust myself to what they say. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? Hold on. Are you saying you mold your mind to whatever people say?
No, I'm not like that. But I've learned to like we went through this before. It's kind of like when you tell me something, like I'm not gonna take everything like exactly how you say it, but I'm always gonna adjust to it. Like, oh, okay, he might be right about this. I'm gonna take some points off of this, and then just connect my own dots. I can't connect your dots to mine. But I do
So
gotta,
you're
I do
saying
gotta
you're
grab a
learn-
little something off what
So you're
you
learning.
know.
You're saying you're learning how to discern certain things that like only you're pretty much going with things that make sense with you at the time.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm kind of still learning more about me when it comes with that. Like it's still slowly. It's not like it clicks right away. Sometimes it might take like a day or two where I'm just like, oh, this makes sense now. Why he was saying this and why I should do things like this.
Looking back, speaking about an older Lalo, looking back at an older Lalo, would you forgive him for everything you wish you hadn't done in your past? Just give him a hug, like, hey, it's all right, man.
Yeah. Definitely. Because I'm not. I mean, even for me, I'm not. I don't feel like I'm in a bad place.
Maybe a quick stunner after.
Yeah, maybe a quick or a quick pedigree.
Yeah,
I mean,
like, get your shit
yeah,
together.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I think I've even told you this. I there's times where you've even come into the room and I'm telling you, dude, like, I'm happy I have the life I have.
That's beautiful.
Like, I don't have, I don't need to have like everything that I need or that I want, or I don't need to have everything. I just, as long as I know I'm okay with myself, that I'm happy, and I know sometimes I don't feel like I'm happy, and that's normal. Sometimes
That's beautiful.
that's normal. I feel you're not meant to be this perfect person this whole time. You're meant to be who you need to be, and even if there's a like I think we said it last time. Sometimes we have bad days, and it's okay to have a bad day.
That's kind of something I respect you for. Can I go into this a little bit?
Yeah.
So yes, if I could go into the conversation, well, not the conversation, but the situation that happened yesterday, where you kind of came in, you were a little grumpy, but I will let you know this that, for me, everything feels like it's a vibration, right? You're sending out this vibration.
Mm-hmm.
When you came in, you were a little grumpy, right? But at the same time, I realized that slowly you were kind of taking notice of your tone, and you're sort of changing it, and then eventually you came down to a calm place, and you kind of went back into your old space. And then today in the morning, you were kind of all over. You're kind of like the same dude again. So and again, you become aware of the vibration you're sending out to the world. That I'm fucking pissed, I'm mad, blah blah blah, because this happened to me today. But you, in a weird way, you adjusted to it.
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
quickly.
Like,
There's people that stay in that forever. Like,
yeah, or like they just have like a whole bad day. Like even when you called me yesterday, and like I was out of it because I was like, fuck, I just want to get the fuck out of here. I just want to go back home already. And a lot of times, even then, for me, everything is time management for me.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you know, like I like to be on time for everything.
Hey, but can I tell you something? And I don't want to go into like a woo situation where like magic and shit happens, but I'm kind of glad that you got distracted yesterday, because just I think about the cause and effect of the world. Like, I really think about, like, what if you did go in that trip at the same time and then something happened to you?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I really think about that sometimes.
But actually, you know what was crazy about that coming back? I never really come. I don't really leave. The latest I leave Arizona when I come back is usually 7 o'clock. The latest. The earliest I leave is 7:30. So I left like around noon, and I will tell you this. I don't know if it was the safest one because those high winds were pushing that truck like nobody's business, bro. I was
Yeah,
like,
but
what the fuck?
imagine what you could have probably
Avoided.
avoided
Mhm.
that could have been worse.
No, definitely.
You
I
know?
think about that too.
Again, like it's like, I'm not trying to bring God into the picture. I'm just saying, like, sometimes I wonder. I'm
Just-
like, maybe that little setback held you back from fucking even being alive at this point.
I mean,
You know?
fucking Final Destination there.
yeah. But you do learn a little bit about those little arguments you have with yourself sometimes, where you're like,
Yeah, I
why was I so pissed when I okay, I'm already home, I'm safe, I'm good.
that's
You know
I mean
what I
that's
mean?
the
Like,
thing. I think
you kind of ground yourself after. A
yeah,
little
like
bit.
I was telling you, like I was just so like even the day before, like on Monday, I was a little frustrated because like all that already happened, and usually I like to like take care of things then and then, like
Yeah.
so if like for example, like to me, I have like in my head, I already know what I'm gonna be doing, like I know at 3 o'clock I have to be here. Okay, I know I'm only gonna be there 20, 30 minutes, and I know by the next hour I should already be in my next place. Whatever. That's how I think in my head. If I have like one of those days where I don't give a fuck about anything, is those days where I'm just home and I'm just letting everything go by.
Yeah.
But like if even then, like if I'm clean,
But even then, it's still under your terms because you're home.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you know what I mean. Like, so
Yeah,
in a
it's
way,
under-
you're still in control. That's why you
Yeah.
feel that way.
yeah, I mean, and the thing that I think a little thing that eased it out a little bit, I'm just like, okay, I get paid by the hour. I shouldn't really give a fuck. But in my head, I'm just like, at this point, it's like it's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. I know I should be at least an hour away from LA, 2 hours from LA, And I'm just like, I was barely fucking leaving Arizona, and I'm just like fed up.
Yeah, maybe you should work on that though.
Maybe.
I'm just pushing.
No, but
I'm just
honestly,
pushing the buttons
maybe
here.
I should because okay. So I've been told this is very recently that I'm like a very punctual guy, and I'm very punctual when
Dude,
it
me
comes to
too.
things.
Like right now, I just clocked in.
Yeah.
I'm not even working, but I'm punctual, dude. I'm on it.
Yeah, I'm very punctual, and people just want to sometimes like just lag, and I'm just like
I don't like that either. Yeah, I like to be like exactly on the minute.
Like I was just talking about this, how like if I'm gonna trip with somebody, like we say we're gonna be here, we're gonna be up by 7 and be out of the hotel or whatever Airbnb by 8 o'clock. We better fucking be out by 8 o'clock.
I don't know about that. There's been a couple times where it's the total opposite. I remember when
It depends though.
No, let me give you some. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
When you used to live back in South Central, and he used to come to my house, and be like, hey, dude, I'm already outside. When he tells you that, I know he's just getting off the freeway.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
would do that.
Like,
I would do that because sometimes
fuck
would
you
lag.
and your punctuality,
No,
bullshit shit. Because I've been out there and I'm like, where the fuck is Lalo? Like,
No, but I would do that because you would lag it.
No, no, talking about punctuality and shit. I know you're getting off the fucking freeway. You're sending me that text. You know what I mean? Or you're barely getting on the 2 and you're already sending me the text like, I'm already outside.
No, I would
not.
message you and I'll be getting off the freeway. But I would never anticipate the traffic like right off like
and
the
then
freeway.
I'm out there looking like a dumbass. Like, hey, I have and then people are just looking at me and I'm like, I have a friend coming, you know?
No, but I was very punctual, but that's the reason why I would
Talking
tell you
about punctuality.
No. But that's me telling you to leave your house as soon as possible because I'm about to pull up.
Yeah, don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
Yeah. So you're holding this magical book on your hand. I want to know
Yeah,
what's
so
going on.
I actually bought this fucking book. It's a book of poems, and the craziest thing. The more I read these poems through, these are some pretty trash ass poems. Like I didn't really do much research into these poems. So and the cool thing about this book, it's called Eclipse of the Moon by Frank Kaufman. It's a new collection of speculative poetry. All right, so it's Halloween themed, so it's a lot of death, a lot of fucking monsters in here. Again, this is a fucking poem.
All right,
Don't take this to heart. But I thought it was pretty interesting because Halloween's around the corner, and I'll be picking some more later on. Well, actually, I didn't even pick. I just barely picked this one right now because no effort into this podcast.
No effort.
So I just literally opened the book. I saw a poem and I like it. I was like, I'm rolling with this one.
All right.
Okay, this is called A Place Possessed. Okay.
Okay.
Listen closely. Gather around the fire, children. Okay, here we go. The rumors about the place have spread wide over the years. There are fears none can ease. It is said that death's head peers out from the windows upstairs and bears sharp fangs as it leers. At any who dares, who fares near to the house of horror, let alone explore. For there's lore, one bold soul swore that gore, gruesome goats. Actually, it's not goats, it's gouts. Gruesome gouts covered the walls and floors. Halls dreaded from yore. All should shun, all should beware. Scant hope for anyone who enter there. Again, I don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't know.
You know, it's like it takes me back to like middle school where like I'm just reading and I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like you're just like dead. You're just brain dead and like you're just going with it, you know. But yeah, that's enough for today. I'll pick more. Again, I'll practice more my punctuality. I rarely read out loud.
Yeah, reading out loud is so different than reading in your mind.
Yeah, so excuse my French. You know what I mean? So you got anything else for us?
No, that's it. What else we have going on? Let's keep on rocking in the free world.
What?
That's something. Never mind.
All right, sign us out.
What do you have? What do you have for us? Anything else?
That's it for me.
All right, guys. I want to thank everybody for listening to Parallel Discussion. Let's go Dodgers. Follow us on Instagram on paralleldiscussion.pod. Email us at aparalleldiscussion.ask. Follow us on Instagram or Spotify, YouTube. Make sure you guys comment, like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for new notifications. And thank you guys for tuning in.
Bye.
Peace.